Hello, all of my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome to a game called Just Kiss Him Already. So this is a visual novel that I found going around itch.io. I haven't played it myself. I've been meaning to play it at some point, but I kind of wanted to wait until Pride Month to do it. So, and again, I know that my voice probably sounds weird. It's because, again, I'm using a different mic rather than the new ones I got because the new ones I got, the headphones just stopped working. Okay, the headphones stopped working. I can't hear any music at all. So if I want to enjoy a game, I need to hear the music. So let's just go ahead and start. Hi, before we start, could you tell me this character's name? Emmett. Okay, so his canonical name is, or their canonical name is Emmett. So I'm just gonna stick with I'm just gonna stick with canon. Let's stick with what we got. Emmett, are you sure? Yes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can hear the music. Thank goodness. Oh, and speaking of which, this is the headset with one earphone, but I'd rather take one working earphone than two earphones that don't work. So, so what's to be said about the first day? What's to be said about the first day of a new school? That hasn't been said a million times before. School's a school, and this one doesn't look too different from my last. Same boring sights, loud noises, and unfortunate smells. With any luck, the same curriculum with the same pace. I transferred here halfway through the school year, so adjusting is going to be a pain. Tell me about it. I'm not looking forward to it. I make my way down the corridors following the map I was given at the front desk. By the front desk. My class should be on the third floor on the left. Part of no running in the halls, don't you understand? Oh, I'm sorry, Your Highness, Lord of the Hallways. Shouldn't you be happy I'm this excited to get to class? Is that why you were running in the opposite direction? Maybe I have to get some laps in to burn off this energy. Not in the hallway, you don't. I can't help it, I'm just so excited to learn. Two loud arguing boys blocking doors to the classroom. Excuse me. Do you get off on playing hall monitor? Student council not enough? I wouldn't have to if you would stop being such a hazard. I just need to get past. You're impossible to deal with. Next time I'm getting the teacher. Oh, not a teacher, anything but that. Wait patiently for them to finish, push past these two. I'm gonna save in case this affects my decision. But I'm gonna wait for them to finish. I'll just wait this out. I don't want to make enemies on my first day. You are such a child, and you're such an adult, caring about whether or not I run to class. I love the attention, but I prefer chocolates. Maybe buy me lunch instead. That's it. I'm going to class. Don't run, Hayden. Whatever you do, make sure not to run. You're gonna kill someone if you do. They finally finished the conversation and noticed I'm staying here. Whoa, where did you come from? Can we help you? I need to get past. Oh shit. We were in the way? You could have said something. I tried, but you were both too busy arguing. This is 3C, correct? I hand the more responsible looking one of the two a school map. Yeah, this is 3C. Are you a new student? Mm-hmm. Well, this is our class. Nice to meet you. My name's Arlie. Weird. No one mentioned a new classmate. You think we'd get it told these things, huh, Hayden? It was the first time of the class meeting yesterday morning. You sure? I held the meeting. Huh. Guess I missed that part. Anyway, my name is Hayden. Apologies for blocking the way. They scooped past and let me through the door, following behind me. I'm greeted by the faces of about 20 unfamiliar students and a surprise teacher. Ah, Emmett, there you are. I was starting to wonder if you'd gotten lost. Hayden, Arlie, nice of you to finally join us. Class started a few minutes ago. By all means, take your time. Welcome, Emmett. I hope these boys didn't cause you any trouble. Everyone, if I could have your attention for a moment, please. An awkward hush fills the room as everyone turns to face me. This is Emmett, who will be joining us starting today. Uh, Nice to meet everyone. You have you had a tour of the school grounds yet, Emmett? Not yet. Well, in that case, I'm sure Hayden and Arlie'd be happy to help out during lunch. Wait, us? Why us? You both can make up the time you spend disrupting the class by helping out the new students. Unless you'd preferred I just mark you both as late. I'd rather be marked late than it doesn't even matter. We'll help out. Perfect. I'm glad that's settled. Fine. Now, Hayden, Arlie, please take your seats. Emmett, there should be a spare seat towards the back. I take the seat and the lesson starts. Hayden and Arlie meet me outside in the hall after class. So, do we get extra time to eat, or do we have to spend it all on the tour? Is multitasking too hard for you? Can't walk and eat at the same time? I'm just asking. Doesn't this get in the way of your student council shenanigans? You guys don't need to give me a tour if it's too much trouble. I'm not sure how long I want to be around them bickering anyways. I never said that. What's the point of student council if not to help the student body? Especially new students. Yeah, I got nothing better to do. It's fine, Emmett. We got ya. You know the school inside and out by the time we're finished. We make our way down the hallway. Hayden makes an abrupt stop before the stairs. The toilets are here, and down the hall towards the back. Don't trust Emmett. Don't trust Emmett can read a sign. I just know how much trouble you have. I'm trying to be considerate. Isn't the point of a tour to point everything out? If Emmett wanted, they could read the school maps. Is that you admitting this is a big waste of time too, Hayden? It's about the human interaction element, to get a new student more comfortable. I haven't gotten a single word in between them. I honestly don't know what to make of them. They must not like each other. I mean, I probably assumed the second one from the constant bickering. I mean, honestly, I probably would have assumed that they must not like each other. I mean, that's the only logical thing. They don't get along very well. I can't imagine putting up with someone so hostile for long periods of time. Individually, they seem like nice people, but it's like they can't help but argue when you put them in the same room. Eventually, these are my new classmates. At least things are interesting. Or on the other hand, is about as exciting as a school tour can be. All the basic components, gym, check, library, check, assembly hall, check. What about covers where you'll be going from class to class? We always meet at 3:00 in the morning first, so don't worry about having everything memorized. Anything else you want to see, Emmett? I'm guessing, like, I always have to save every single choice, because it feels like every single choice actually matters. Cafeteria. The cafeteria for sure. Now we're talking. Good choice, Emmett. I'm starving. Just through this door is the cafeteria. The map says there's 2 entrances, but this is the one everyone uses. The other one's closed. Got it. Thanks. So, Hayden, buy me lunch. Why exactly would I do that? Because I'm hungry, and I'm asking so nicely. I don't bring money to school. I pack my lunch before I head out. You could do that too if you tried waking up more than 5 minutes before you have to leave. Harsh. I'm not fussy. What did you bring? So Arlie's the kind of guy who to poach food from people, huh? Anywhere else you want to go, Emmett? Student council room. I'd like to see a student council room if that's okay. Really? I'm glad you have an interest. You're not gonna go join the nerd club, are you, Emmett? We're not accepting new members, but you're free to drop by with any problems you might have, and we can try to help out. Damn, rejected already. The student council room is just at the end of the hall, last room on the left. No one's busy with anything important. We should be able to go in. Oh, this is cool. We enter a small, dusty back room. So this is the student council room. It's not very impressive. Though I suppose it's more about the people within it and what they get up to than the room itself. Huh? It's empty. It's lunchtime? Maybe they went to go get food. Normally there's someone here by now. I don't like having this place empty during lunch. If you ever run into issues with your studies, we can try to help. We keep track of the events around the school, help organize and allocate funds to clubs, and keep on top of club room maintenance. Good to know. Thanks. It's kind of admirable the way these attempting to keep the student council accessible. It's definitely friendlier than my last schools. Well, no point standing around an empty room. Anywhere else, Emmett? Finish the tour. Oh, I right-clicked. Finish the tour. I'm out of ideas. Anything else you guys want to show me? That's about it. At least what you'll need based on your timetable. Oh wait, I got something. Well, let me show you the school gardens. I'm a part of the gardening club. Which is always accepting members, by the way, unlike some other clubs. Make our way out of the building and down and around the back of the school. There's a large row of different assorted plants and vegetables, all coordinated across the patch. Jesus, I am feeling tired every morning. I don't know why. I don't know. What you guys think I should probably start drinking coffee? I don't know. So there's a gardening club. Yep. I wouldn't have realized you were a green thumb without you telling me. Is that supposed to be a compliment? I know my way around the vegetable patch. Thank you very much. Helped out with pretty much everything here. It's starting to get colder, so next week we'll be trying to plant garlic. And you'll be able to eat the garlic once it's finished growing. What'd be the point of growing vegetables if we can't eat them by the end of it? Just seems weird to me it'd be so easy. Well, feel free to come and find out. Tomorrow we have some garden work you could do. Don't let him trick you into doing his portion of the work, Emmett. Why would I do that? I actually like gardening. The school bell rings and the three of us head back to class. The rest of the day is uneventful. I head home once class is over. Wednesday, September 28th. I enter class the following day and Hayden and Arlie are sitting on opposite sides of the room. They react to the noise of the door opening and both look up from what they're doing to acknowledge me. Hayden's reviewing his notes while Arlie's on his phone with his feet up on the desk. I figured this would be what I'd find. I take my seat and the teacher enters the room. Alright everyone, remember there's a test coming up on Friday, so stay focused. I expect everyone to be able to pass this. You've been given more than enough resources. I spend the time trying to follow the material. At lunchtime, I decide to... Oh, we have a choice. Wait, I'm assuming the two boys are love interests for us, so... I mean, at least that's how I think's going. Let's go to the student council room. Why not? I decided to check out the student council room like Hayden suggested. Especially if I don't know anyone, it might be a good place to start. I enter the room and see Hayden sitting down at the table eating his lunch. He looks a little caught off guard, but waves and then gestures for me to sit down. Finishing his mouthful of food. Hey Emmett, nice to see you took my suggestion. The person that's supposed to be on duty with me today called in sick, so it'll be kinda quiet. He stands up and cracks open a nearby window, letting some fresh air. Anything student council can help you with? I had a couple of questions about where we were with the curriculum, but I'm not sure if that's the sort of thing I'd come here for. That's not officially one of our duties, but I can look over them for you as a classmate. I handed him the notes and took in a class. I took in class yesterday, this morning, and he looks over them. It's not a problem with it's not a problem with not understanding. More, I'm not sure if I should bother with the essay due this week, and instead focus on the project due after this. The essay is pretty important. I think it's doable in the time you have. I could give you my notes to look over and see how you feel after that. I wouldn't recommend skipping it. He reaches into his backpack and hands me a folder full of tidy notes. He really is a student council type. I've got paperwork to sort out and some tidying to do, but you're more than happy to help if you get bored after you finish looking over that stuff. If you have any questions about the material, feel free to ask. He turns his back to me and gets to riffling through the shelves. The room turns peacefully quiet, only Hayden shuffling in the ambience from the open window making any sort of noise. Silence streams through the windows, stopping the breeze from being too chilly. I can see why Hayden likes this place. I can't decide which part of the notes would be most helpful, so I decided to just copy down as much as I can to revise in bulk later. Better to have and not use than to not have and need. I finished copying notes more confident about my chances in finishing the essay. I sort the notes, both mine and his, into a neat pile and leave his by where he was sitting. As I stand up, I hear the door open behind me. Is the student council president here? I turn and look at Hayden since he'll probably know where they are. Just sorting a couple things in the back. Sorry to interrupt. Do you have a minute to help me find the forms for the last school trip? I was told to come and get them. Sure, I know exactly where they are. Just give me a second. So Hayden's not only part of the student council, but he's the president. Huh. I'm surprised he hadn't brought that up at some point. Looking over the student, they've definitely got that wow senpai look in their eyes as they receive Hayden's assistance. Wow senpai. That is not a look I thought would be described to me in any visual novel, and yet here we are. The student leaves, but not before lingering to thank him just a little too much for his help. What's worse, Hayden doesn't even blink at it. Maybe I should be more intimidated by him. The room settles back to a quiet atmosphere. I honestly don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just holding things for Hayden until he decides what he wants to do with them. There's so much paperwork for everything. Different club schedules, old receipts, and forms for things I can't recognize. Eventually, he breaks silence. How are you finding the school so far? Yeah, it's only been 1 day since I got here, but so far so good. I apologize for the tour being nothing but Arlie and I arguing. Not the best of first impression I've ever made. Normally I have more patience. Arlie's certainly lively. That's one way to put it. I don't want to talk bad about a fellow student, but that guy's always getting on my nerves. I'm saving right here. Actually, I'm saving right here because you get to see both club rooms anyways, so... Is there a reason you don't get along? He's exhausting. He doesn't take anything serious, ever. I don't know what he's got against me, but I constantly feel singled out by him. It's like his day isn't complete without finding some way to get under my skin. That's a pretty in-depth response. Is it? I didn't mean to ramble on. Thanks for the company today. I appreciate it. School bell rings soon after and we head back to class. Hayden and Arlie pull faces as they meet each other's gaze. Do they really need to keep this up? The next day starts too quick for my liking. I barely get through the door before I see a girl I haven't met make a beeline for me. Oh? Oh, hi there. Her design's kind of adorable. Aww. Hey, you're the new student, right? What's your name? Her energy catches me off guard. I'm still waking up. It's Emmett. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. My name is Nanala, but you can just call me Nala. I was off sick the past couple days, so sorry I couldn't say hi day one. So, what's been your impression of school so far? Met anyone you think you'd be friends with? It's only day 3, but I've met both Hayden and Arlie. Really? She takes interest upon hearing those names. Those two are hilarious. They literally cannot go a single day without mentioning the other. It might have been true so far, but 2 days is hardly long enough to prove her theory. I'm not sure if she has a point. She pulls a juice box out of her back pocket and takes a long sip. What kind of high schooler still drinks juice boxes? Hey, there's nothing wrong with it, okay? Juice boxes are a good safe choice for anything. What are you looking at? Do you want one? I do have a spare. You can have it if you want. I'm good, thanks. Really? Alrighty, more for me. After hearing some loud footsteps clambering down the hall, the glass door opens and Arlie barrels through it. Hayden follows behind, hunching over the doorway. How many times do I have to tell you to stop running? You're the one who's out of breath. Good thing a teacher isn't here to scold you. You really shouldn't break the rules like that, Hayden. Right on cue. Look who's arrived together once again. Oh, hey Nala. Feeling better? Yep, as good as ever. So what's got you both making so much noise this early in the morning? Mr. Student Council President here thought he could beat me in a race class. Pretty close, right? He's faster than he looks. That is not what happened. Hayden catches his breath, recomposes himself, and stops leaning over the doorframe. I saw him running down the hall as I was getting things out of my locker, and my bag was on the floor. He didn't even get time to say anything. I didn't even get time to say anything to him as he ran past. He grabbed my bag and just kept running. Having no idea if he'd actually stop at 3C or just keep going, what choice did I have? He's just mad he lost the race we were having. Hayden snatches his backpack from Arlie, and who lets it go with a smirk. I even ran my part carrying extra weight. What have you got in that thing? Books made of lead? Student council material. Paperweight adds up. I like how she's just looking back and forth between them, like, yeah, this is tradition. Well, you could at least thank me for bringing it to class for you. I don't need a personal assistant, but if you're so desperate to carry my stuff for me, I'm sure we could work something out. I wouldn't want to steal the opportunity from the Student Council fan club. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to all your weird underlings. You're part of that, right, Nala? What? Me? As if? No offense, Hayden. Love you as a friend and all, but I do enough work as is. None taken. Wanna hear my lunch, Emmett? Bruh, sure. Why would I not? Sure. Awesome. Looking forward to it. I wasn't sure how I was gonna spend lunch otherwise. Yesterday was nice, but I can't hang out in the student council room all the time. Probably just a one-off thing. I don't want to pester Hayden if he's busy. I glance over at him and he doesn't react. I can't imagine he'd be desperate to babysit me again. Nala runs over to my desk the second the lunch bell rings. Let's go, Emmett. I'm starving. I gotta get lunch quick. I'm on duty today and I'll get yelled at if I'm too late. She fails to mention exactly what she'll be late for, but I follow nonetheless. We make our way down to the cafeteria. Want anything? I'll get you something if you're hungry. My treat. I'm good, thanks. I'm not hungry. sandwich. Is egg and lettuce good? Ugh. Okay, question. Who the frick eats eggs and lettuce? Okay, I understand if it's like an egg salad. That makes sense. But like egg and lettuce sandwich? Really? Is that a thing? She's not listening to me at all. Sure. Great, give me just a sec. She returns with 2 sandwiches and a couple more juice boxes, passing one of each over to me. Okay, now let's hit the student council. Don't want Hayden yelling at me for being late again. You're part of the student council? Yeah, didn't Hayden tell you? I only met you today. When would it have come up? Hayden didn't mention me? Wow, I'm hurt. You mentioned someone was away sick yesterday. Was that you? Yeah, I'm making it up today. As we reach the student council room, Nala runs down the hall and throws open the door. Hayden, I'm here. I heard you coming from across the hall. Welcome back, Emmett. Didn't think I'd be here again. It's fine. I appreciate the company any day. Sorry getting here took a while. I had to get Emmett some lunch. I'm not late or anything, right? Not any later than you normally are. Great. So what needs to be done today? I sorted out most of the shelves yesterday, so not much. Look at you being productive. Well, I can try to do the rest of it if you just want to relax. I'd appreciate it. One of our members had to drop recently due to it being too much on top of another club. You don't have a line of fangirls just waiting to join in their place. What about one of those? The question alone seems to drain him. I'd rather run the entire council by myself than deal with any of those for more than 5 minutes at a time. That bad? Some days. I don't suppose you'd be interested in joining, would you, Emmett? That's a bit quick, Hayden. Hasn't even been a week. Well, I'm desperate. I'm not sure if I should be offended by that. Emma was a big help yesterday. No headaches, nice and quiet. That's more than enough for me. So, were you interested? Didn't you say you're not accepting members? Okay, well, we got 3 choices here, so... Didn't you say you're not accepting members? I thought you weren't accepting new members. Officially, we're not. If anyone asks, you're just here to help. Normally, you join through a class selection, but it's too far into the year for another one of those. I'm not holding the whole new election just because the student had to drop. Okay, so we're gonna join or refuse? You know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and join. Sure, I don't have anything better to do. Awesome. Welcome to the club. Surely you could show a little more enthusiasm, Emmett. A lot of people would kill to be able to join. No, that level of excitement is exactly what I'm looking for. Less, if possible. What do we do about the fangirls? What do you need me to do? Do I do anything specific while being part of the club? Not that I could think of. If anyone comes up to you to ask for help, just direct them to Nala or I. Oh, so I'm gonna be like a secretary or something? Honestly, that doesn't sound too bad of a job. It's just like, okay, you just go to them and talk, okay? I'll just escort you to one of these 2. We're not announcing your inclusion to anyone. I just need the second set of hands more than anything. Third set of hands. I'm still here. Right, third. Is that okay with you? Yeah, sounds easy enough. What do I do about the fangirls? What do I do about the fangirls come up to me? They shouldn't. They leave everyone but me alone, thankfully. Even Nala? That's for different reasons. I'm not a threat. It was a little rough at first, but the girls and I came to an understanding. Any more That's about it. So I just show up here at lunch? Until now. Until I have something better worked out. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Thanks for the help. The bell rings and we make our way back to class. Afternoon class wasn't very notable. Once the lesson was over, I packed up my things and began to head home. As I head down the stairs, I see Nala waiting by the bottom of the entrance door. Emmett, there you are. I was starting to wonder if I'd missed you heading home. Everything okay? Yeah, totally. I just wanted to ask a favor. Sure, what's up? Let me think how to pitch this. I need help with a thing. She takes a loud sip of her juice box before continuing. So, Hayden really seems to like you. He's already getting pretty comfortable around you. Which is crazy to me. It's only been like a week. Is there a problem with that? Not at all. In fact, it's very advantageous for me. How so? So, here's the thing. Hayden won't talk to me about Arlie at all. Maybe it's because you're mutual friends? Probably. Whatever it is, it's annoying. But since you're kinda just Hayden's friend, you can help in a way I can't. Help with what? I'm getting there, okay? Give me a sec to finish explaining. So basically, I want these two to be friends again, since right now they're not. Why are you obsessed with them getting along? I don't know if they even want to become better friends. If anything, they should probably spend less time with each other if all they do is complain. No way things are right now. No, the way things are right now is all wrong. Can't you just believe me when I say I know my friends well enough? I've known these guys my entire life, since kindergarten. They used to get along great, but after they entered high school, things got tense. They've gone their separate ways and it's weird. They won't accept an offer to hang out with me, but they also won't leave each other alone. It kinda sucks. Being in between that, I just want us to go back to the way things used to be. I want the three of us to hang out again. Or maybe all four of us, if that's how you want it to be. So if you could help, I'd appreciate that. I mean, I could try. I'm not sure what you want me to do. Well, you're doing something right. Just keep being there for Hayden, I guess. Leave in a good word about Arlie here and there. Maybe encourage them to hang out. Can you help me do that? You're not exactly asking me to go out of my way for anything. The way you describe it, I think I already am. Yay, thank you, Emmett. Things will be better once this is all sorted out, I promise. You'll be paid in various flavors of juice box. That's all I got on me. Take it or leave it. I really don't want any juice, thank you. You'll change your mind eventually once you realize how good these things are. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again. She runs off, pleased that she got what she wanted. The next day. My morning thoughts are occupied by Nala's talk from yesterday. I hope I can be of help. She seemed passionate about getting Arlie and Hayden to be friends again. I guess I'm a part of the student council now. Lunch rolls around and Hayden makes his way over to my desk. You ready to go, Emmett? I follow Hayden down to the student council room. I gotta hand out some flyers and hand back some of the forms I've been sorting out for a couple groups. You don't mind tagging along, do you? Sounds fun. Cool, I don't have to worry about coming back to lock up at the end of lunch then. I don't think I've seen you leave before. It's a rare occurrence if I can help it. We lock up the room and head down the halls, stopping by at the different classrooms to drop off different things. It's almost a second tour of the school. Every so often I hear girls giggle. It's a little unnerving. Eventually we end up by the school vegetable garden. Arlie and Nala are there, raking all the leaves into a big pile. Hayden, Emmett, we're seeing you guys here. What's up? Not much, just finishing up handing out various papers to various clubs. Emmett's helping out too. I see you're raking the leaves. Just finished. I did a great job, right? That's for me to decide. Let's see how many of those leaves you make it into the compositor before before we re-rake. If you could hand this form to the gardening club lead, Arlie, I'd appreciate it. Oh? Don't recognize authority when it's right in front of you? For shame, Hayden. Since when were you the lead of anything? Since a couple days ago. It's temporary, but the gardening club's president's got to go in for surgery and needs someone to take over them in the meantime. Well, I expect this form doesn't need an explanation. I'll sort it out. Don't worry. Good. Oh, and Nala, I need you to... Hayden, don't go telling my lackey what to do. Lackey, huh? You can't hold my vice president hostage against me. I have custody of Nala today. Everything's gonna go through me. She doesn't stop being student council just because she's helping you out. It's okay, Hayden. I accept bribes. What do you want? I'm surprised Hayden's entertaining any of this nonsense. Give me your notes for the test tomorrow. Of course, I should have assumed you haven't studied for tomorrow's test. It's not that I haven't studied. It's that you're condensing everything down to bullet points makes my life easier. Wait, isn't tomorrow Saturday? Because the thing on the top left says Friday. Pretty please. Fine, see me after class. This might be the first time I've been happy to hear that. The bell rings and we make our way back to class. Far out in front of me, Hayden and Arlie walking home together, arguing. I hear them before... Oh, whoops, what did that say? I hear them before I see them. The result of Hayden giving Arlie his notes, I guess they live in the same direction too. I'm too far away to make out anything they're saying. Looks like they're still fighting. I guess it's nice to see some things can be expected as a constant. Monday, October 2nd. Okay, that makes more sense. The weekend flies by. I try not to think about the looming test results. I enter the classrooms still early. To my surprise, the teacher's already there. Emmett, here you go. Here are test results from Friday. With some hesitation, I look at the score written at the bottom. Not a bad score. Staying with Hayden's notes really helped out. Pretty happy with the result. I walk over to Hayden, who's sitting at his desk. He doesn't look happy. You okay, Hayden? He barely looks up from his test results. So close to a perfect score. A single question off. Most people are usually happy about that. I was never supposed to make... It was over a stupid mistake on my part. I wouldn't fret. It's still a top grade, right? I guess. The door opens and Arlie walks through it, yawning. Arlie, here you go. Your test results. Congrats on passing. Oh, shit. I passed? Hell yeah, I thought I was gonna have to make this one up. He takes the piece of paper and walks over to Hayden's desk. Really? You're celebrating just a pass? Yeah, a pass is a pass. You look happier than Hayden does. Aw, what's wrong, Mr. President? Didn't get a perfect score? What's it to you? Oh man, didn't expect to be right. It wasn't 2 mistakes, was it? Say it isn't so, Hayden. Hayden hands Arlie his test results, refusing to make eye contact. Arlie scans the sheet, squinting at the section underlined in red. Something that dumb counts against you. That sucks. My own fault for messing up. Next time I'll be more careful. Subtle stress isn't good for the complexion, you know. It's just a little mistake. This result doesn't count towards anything. Don't worry about it. I swear, you care way too much about this stuff. It's better than not caring at all. Why would I care? It's not important. You don't think doing well counts for anything? Nope. It's a dumb test not worth stressing over. I'll tell that to the universities that when they're looking at your overall grade. You can't scare me into giving a shit, Hayden. I can promise you no university is going to care about the difference between a 99 and a 100 on one single test. So what score did you get, if you're so happy about it? See for yourself. Harley hands Hayden both the tests to compare. Huh, I was expecting a lot worse. This is more than just a passing grade. See how unstressed I am by it too? This is still something isn't something to celebrate. Well, I'm happy with it. I did better with your notes, so thanks for that. Oh, no problem. Glad they've helped. Wait, was he blushing? Alright everyone, please take your seats. We're starting a new chapter today. I hope everyone's excited. The class groans. Alright, this seems to actually be a pretty long visual novel, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video here for now. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason